setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Aces take possession to get this one underway. Quick shot! Denies him!
Belfour has been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Oh, whoa! What a blocker save! Jarvis will play it along the line. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Stump's going to play it against the half wall. Spectacular stuff. Scores! Let's go!
I really love the fight for position here, James. He gets that second shot opportunity off of the rebound, and he makes no mistake over the glove of the goaltender.
Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Feeds it over to Yeti. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Toronto's got the puck. Takes the feed. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and
all over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Aces now lead by 2. Calgary's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Marlies have it from their own end. Oh, what a hit of the old school variety. Beautiful.
sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Vatanen. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Giroux's taking it from his own end. Stump's got it along the wing. The Marlies have it against the wall. And now he moves it to Kane. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Woods plays it now. Takes the feed from the wing. Puck scooped up by Giroux. Poked away by Vatanen. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Nice job to escape the zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Takes it over! Scores! Oh, wow, what a shot!
Yeah, that was blistering, wasn't it, James? And it's twofold here because he has to find ways to get to open ice. And then, of course, that pass has to come across perfectly for him to be able to tag it. That's just fantastic execution.
Here in the back half of this period, Toronto's trailing by 1. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Now he slides it up to Kane. Shot! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Takes the pass. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Calgary's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Grabs it in his own end. And he takes the dish. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Yeti. Toronto's on the attack. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Dishes it to Kane. From the point, they take control of it. And that pass attempt is deflected. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Great read with the stick. Moves it to Giroux. And he slides it quickly to Kane. To the low slot. Fantastic save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
From point blank. Oh, what a stop by Belfour.
bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Here in the late goings of the period, Calgary's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Picks up the puck in his own end. Looks to pass it to Kane. Takes a shot. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Toronto's jumped right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Calgary's got possession here in the offensive zone. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Marlies have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
Calgary's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, a clutch save!
I'd say yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Picked off by Kane. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Calgary's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. Toronto's penalty killer's get a hold of it. And they manage to tear it. Woods looks around. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Here's a feed and scores!
James, they have the execution in terms of their passing along the outside, and then they attack the net with a shot. You have to have net front presence and create a screen. That's exactly what they have, and they capitalize as a result.
Moves it quickly over to Giroux. Great stick work with the steal. From the point, looks to make something happen. Calgary's playing it from the side. Great save from in tight. He's got a step. Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Quick feed to Kane. Fires it. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net. So did everyone else.
Tries to feed it over to Woods. Dropped him in the open ice. Scoops up the puck here.
been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Grabbed along the boards by Giroux. Back-to-back saves there. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. The Aces gain possession along the wall. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. And now it's grabbed by Yeti. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Toronto's playing it through the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Kane. Scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Toronto's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. From the neutral zone now. Moves the puck to Yeti. The Marlies carried along the wall. Uses the force on that hit. Delayed penalty looming. Moves the puck. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Marlies are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Calgary's got the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Woods. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Stretches one out to Kane. Great read, comes up with it. Locks it down in front. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Oh, spectacular save on the play. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence. The Marlies are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Calgary's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Kane's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Here's a shot, and he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Oh, textbook. Hit check. He got all of that one. Slides it across. Shuts it down.
I'm not sure how he saw this puck, James. I mean, he's screened. There's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Taken along the wall by Giroux. Toronto scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in. Calgary's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance, the pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
And that's broken up. Into the corner now. What a steal in his own end. Quick pass to Kane. Toronto's got it along the wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Takes it to the front. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Here's scores! What a finish on the play! seat now with that one-goal lead, and timing, Cheryl, late here in this period. That's huge.
That's a huge booster for them, James, not only in terms of their confidence, but also the recognition of where they are heading into the intermission. Now it's about staying aggressive, but managing the puck. They need good blue line decisions.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Just a simple pad save made by Belfour. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Right on the doorstep. He scored! There's the hat trick and let it rain, Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way.
Calgary's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It's going to throw back to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Calgary's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question. I mean, the opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Stump's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
Moves it to Kane. Woods works the puck in his own zone. Good hit. Oh, he kept it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Calgary's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. Here they come on the attack. Solid check to slow him down. Works it across to Jarvis. Into the offensive end now. And he loses control here. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Kane. Along the half wall with the puck. Tees him up. Steph's going to hang on for a whistle.
Giroux's been so effective. He's really been navigating this game here, creating opportunities for his teammates. The reason why he has multiple assists in this game so far here, James. Just love the way that he's pulling and drawing coverage and numbers to him, which is in turn opening up lanes for his line mates who are executing.
Moves it quickly over to Yeti. keep it out.
Steps made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. What a stop right there!
Steps been off his game tonight, really shaky in the crease, and his team has really bailed him out. They found a way to generate offense. Sometimes that's the way it goes, but he's got to set. And make those saves. Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Calgary's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And off the draw, they win possession. The Aces will play it in their own end. Quick feed to Stump. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Nice save from point-blank range.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Scoops up the puck now. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Stump's got the puck. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Calgary's grab a hold of the puck. Turns it over. Batman's got it in the offensive zone. The Aces get a hold of the puck along the boards. Giroux's got it in the corner. Big time stop. Cutter to the slot. Picked up along the boards by Kane. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
He tries to tuck it in. He scores! And he completes the hat-trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Calgary's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Woods takes the puck. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall.
Payne's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Oh, that sounded like a hard crash against the wall. Oh, what a save in front. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
It's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Calgary's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. With possession along the wall. Takes it into the slot. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end.
Stump's really struggling out there right now.
And they score!
Hang on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this face-off. The Aces win the draw here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Tosses it to Kane. Huge steal in his own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Jarvis moves the puck. Feeds it on over to Vatanen. to Giroux. Great reach with the poke check by Vatanen. Moves the puck down low. Moves around along the half wall. And that goes off course off the body. Knocks the puck loose. Quick pass over to Kane. Off a stick and they can't connect. Calgary's got it in their own zone. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Vatanen. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Well, a fun seesaw affair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there, and there's more pressure in these games.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. It's about to go down. The Marlies start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Calgary's moving it up the ice. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Kane. Denies him!
Steps made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Toronto's got possession of the puck. Riley's got it in the defensive zone. Through center. Calgary's got the puck. Pass to Giroux. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Sends it over to Jarvis. Yeti's got it against the boards. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Calgary's looking to break out. The Marlies have it against the wall. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Riley. And now it's over to Yeti. Sends it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Toronto's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Picked up along the wall by Yeti. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
The Marlies have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. From one end of the blue line to the other. Takes the pass, he banks it off the wall. Calgary's got it in their own zone.
Yeti's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench, and man, these things snap in half.
Quick pass to Kane. Cuts to the front. Receives the pass. And it's a quick pass to Kane. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. To his teammate. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Crunches him into the boards. Here he is on the backhand. Shuts him down. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Steps tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Calgary's looking to break out. Dishes it off. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Jarvis grabs the puck inside his own territory. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Well past the midway mark of this period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Sends the pass in front. He scores! What a play!
looking to hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
Toronto's taken a 2-0 lead here in period number 1.
Well, this is the start they wanted, James. They can hold on to it and go into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead, all because they've opened up lanes, and every time they've had an opportunity to take it to the net, they have.
Passes it over. Moves it to Riley. Slides the puck over. Scooped up along the wall by Kane. Levels him with the hit. Moves it quickly over to Giroux. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. With the stop. Handles the pass. Oh, look at this. From point blank. Fantastic save. Quick feed down low. Takes the puck. And there's the save. The Aces gain control of the puck against the wall. Angles it over to Yeti. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Period number 2 about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Toronto's got to find a way to push and continue to press like they did in the first 20 minutes, James. I mean, that was impressive. They executed on their possession and found ways to attack the net. They've got a 2-goal lead, but sometimes it's tough to replicate a first period when you're firing on all cylinders.
Launch the puck into the offensive zone corner. With the blast. Off a stick. And that pass is redirected. Now a quick pass to Yeti. The Aces gain control of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Quick pass across to Stump. Oh, absolutely hammers them. They move the puck out of harm's way. Clearing attempt. Stays in the zone, but they maintain possession. Moves the puck over to Yeti. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Steps dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Toronto's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. The Aces win it in the defensive zone. He got all of that hit. Sends a pass over. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Quick feed to Kane. And makes the save.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible incredible save just by instincts alone.
Here's a shot. Makes the save. Woods has it in the defensive end. Rocks him on the play. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. The Marlies take it along the wall. The one-time blast. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
That's a massive miss, James. You're in primetime scoring area in the middle of the ice. You go that far wide, that's a tough one.
Riley scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Feeds it over. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Aces are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
He's going to get a boarding call on that one, James. Really impressive and throws his opponent into the boards.
Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, just a textbook hit. And a great save. Toronto's working the puck through the point. Back to the point it goes. And that's blocked. Calgary's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And the puck leaves the zone. Time running out on this power play. They've got one last chance here. Giroux's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit. And he gets that one too. Wow!
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Here's a shot. That's using the body on the block. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset. Much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Calgary's got the puck along the boards. And sends it just out of reach. Jarvis carries the puck in his own zone. And he shuts the door on that. The Aces have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Stump. Lowers the boom of that hit. And the intensity start to ramp up here after that hit. The Aces looking against the half wall. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Calgary's got the puck now. Sends it ahead to Giroux. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's stopped. Giroux's got control of the puck in the corner. Let's get the call. The Marlies are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Well, he's going to take the feet out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
And that goes off course. Here's a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, this one's not going to go in, James, but he certainly has got to like the look that he got here, and he created it on his own by reading exactly where the defender was on the ice.
40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breath, and then it's on to period number 3 next. frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. The Aces got the power play to start the period, and they win the opening draw. Handles the puck at the point. Here's a chance, and makes the save. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall, and they send it down the ice. The Marlies have the puck in the corner. Woods plays it now.
Kane standing up, ready to go.
The Aces fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
And when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play.
Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. Puts it on net. Denies him on the slapper. Steps got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Toronto's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Nice job tying up his opponent. Swing and a miss. Trying to clear. Well, they can't clear, but they still hang on to it. Here's a short pass to Stump. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Swung away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Kane. Oh, a clutch save. The Aces have it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Taken by Stump. Slides the puck ahead to Giroux. Slides it across. The Aces gain possession. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but
scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Slides the puck down low. Turns that one away.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Snaps one here in the slot. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Aces are still trailing by 2. Calgary's grabbed a hold of the puck. Play is called for offside.
Kane's lighting up the game sheet tonight. Multiple points in this one, and it's not over yet, James. Really moving his feet. He's urgent with his first 3 strides, which means he's on the puck. But I also like what he's doing off the puck, the way he's opening up space, drawing coverage inside of the middle, and then moving the puck to it. I think he's been fantastic this entire game.
What a hit against the wall. Slides the puck across to Giroux. Pass stolen in the open ice. Into the offensive zone. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Woods caught red-handed by the officials here.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can shoot a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Calgary's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Checks off the coverage. And offside. reset here. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Toronto's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Pass back to the point. Puts it on net. Glove save as that was deflected in front. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Puts it in deep. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he passes it up ahead to Yeti. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. For the final decision. The Aces are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Across the point. Warriors have served his time in the box, but they remain shorthanded. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Skates to the crease. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Toronto's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Finishes his check with authority in the corner. Scores! There it is on the power play.
The power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
Toronto's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
And he slides it quickly to Jarvis. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Pass up front. Takes the blast. Taken along the wall by Stone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Riley's getting 2 for boarding here.
No harm, no foul here, James. I mean, this penalty, it's not going to have an impact on this game. Just look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
Calgary's got it, and they're on the attack. Moves it to Yeti. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Put it to the front of the net. Big time stop.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get...
A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James, and let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal.
Calgary's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Puck picked up by Yeti. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice.
some back-and-forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action. Calgary's taking possession in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Giroux. And that's picked off. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Well, the challenge was issued. The challenge was accepted. Fun game. I went back and forth for a while in this one, but, you know, unfortunately, they just didn't have enough tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have enough. They weren't really in control of the game. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun in these ones, but when you don't win, you don't feel too good.
find out. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Admirals are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And he slides it quickly to Peak. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Giroux's got it in the offensive end. Puck picked up in the open ice. The Aces will play it from the defensive zone. He got all that one. Scoops up the puck here.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Prince George is on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Giroux. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Peak's got it now deep inside his own end. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. The Admirals played along the wing. Shot! And that one's denied. Puck grab by Stump. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall in front. Muffs the shot attempt. Prince George has got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Slides it diagonally to Giroux. Quick shot! Oh, it's a nice one with the paddle save! Matthews freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. More than half the period left to play. 1-0 the score. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Stops that one with a kick save. Drills them. Moves it quickly over to Coots. Great defensive effort with the stick. Tries to feed it over to Giroux. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. More than half the period has expired. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And they win that neutral zone draw. Peak's got the puck in his own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. And that's a great heads-up play by Stump. Textbook poke check by Giroux. Here's a pass in front. The shot. Prince George has got it behind the net. Miller's lugging the puck. Coots plays it against the boards. What a steal in his own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Play is blown dead with the offside. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Calgary's won run the draw in the neutral zone. Looks to make a play over to Stump. Makes his presence known on the ice. And that was stopped.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Quick feed to Stump. Prince George has got possession of the puck. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Prince George is trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Easily turned aside by Steph. And now it's grabbed by Giroux. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. They've got the defense outnumbered. He sends it over. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. Sometimes when you're an on-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Calgary's won the draw. Rhodes takes it inside his own end. Calgary's on the attack. Stops going to play into the hole. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Stops it cold. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here, and you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Aces really need to find a way to shore up their defensive game here. I mean, FP has to be more responsible. They're giving up way too many odd-man rushes.
Knocked away. Oh, wasn't clean, but it did enough.
Well, you don't make save if you're not dialed in and focused. Is exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Here's a pass down low. And he takes the pass. And he takes someone in the chest.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Sends the pass over. Coots setting up against the wall. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Calgary's won the defensive zone draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Dishes it off. Picked up along the boards by Stumpf. And there's a save. Calgary's got to hold him against the wall. Big time stop there.
The shot's come to the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save. Stumpf's moving pretty slowly.
Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net. I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it himself.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a tie game. The Aces move the puck in the defensive zone. Stumpf's going to play it against the half wall. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Sheriff.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James.
Giroux's got it in the defensive end. Slides the pass over to Coots. The Aces grab possession of the puck. He's got it behind the cage. Handles the puck. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Here's a chance on the attack. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Oh, and that's blocked and kept in at the line.
It's amazing when there's so much ice available, and you hit the player square in the shins. You got to find a way to get that one out.
Poked away in the neutral zone by Coots. Steps into all of that. There's a collision with some authority. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And that's off target as it hits the body. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Miller's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, holy stuff! That with the one-timer! Into the middle! And that doesn't connect. And he takes the feed. The Admirals played along the boards. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
From off the ball and onto a stick. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Prince George's penalty has expired. He now go to work on the man advantage. Miller's got it across the line. Oh, and he misfires on that. Here's a blast. Denies him.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Now a quick pass to Miller. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Miller. Jostling to the puck and he loses control. Passes through. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Love the spatial awareness on this shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot and he scores.
Prince George's jumped in front by a goal here late in period number 2. And they have weathered the storm here, Cheryl, but they've gone in front.
Well, it isn't over yet, but they certainly are in a good position with the lead heading into the intermission, James. Now it's about staying the course, playing confident, managing the puck, and getting it done.
Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Peak stick handling in his own zone. Moves it over to Coots. Shakes himself free. Picked up along the wall by Coots. Lays into the body on the play. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. At least for now, right? 3rd period just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this 3rd period underway. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Aces need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this 3rd period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
Takes the feed. Can't pull the trigger. Moves the puck across to Coots. Quang's got it along the wing. Great poke check on the reach. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Puck scooped up by Stump. The Admirals gain possession along the wall. Takes the pass. Oh, he rocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Passes it over. Prince George has got the puck. Miller's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Prince George has gained possession along the boards. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it out in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Tries to get it to Giroux. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Calgary's got the tying goal, and now can they find that go-ahead goal, Cheryl?
They continue the momentum, they certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet. They're being creative in their attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens.
Scooped up along the wall by Stump. Wins the goal off the post.
Stump's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
officials have been handed 2 for interference.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. You can get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
Taken by Giroux. Excellent stick work on the play. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
The ace is carried along the wall. Quick pass to Stubb. Comes up with the stop. On their heels, trying to get it out of their own end.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
They've really got them on their heels here now. Can't connect the feet, and the puck leaves the zone. A huge sigh of relief for the defenders. Takes the feed at center. Loses the coverage there. And he jumps out of the sin bin. We are back to even strength. Solid effort by the penalty killing unit here.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
As they're about to drop the puck, power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Power play is struggling. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net, and you have to have net front presence take away the eyes of the tender. You know they work on it from a young age. Anticipation, puck tracking, depth perception. Take away the eyes.
Plays the body. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Prince George's got possession here in the offensive zone. Trying to clear. Clears the zone, and they needed that.
Such a great play, James. I mean, at this time of the game, you have to find a way to get the puck out. You're under a lot of pressure. You got to be aware of everyone and where they are on the ice, and you get the clear. Great play.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Tries to get it over to Wang. Prince George's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
Frustrating here for the group that went out there, James, on this power play. A critical time of the game, an opportunity to score, and you don't do it. Real deflating.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Prince George is looking to break out. There's the collision. There's the whistle icing the call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Here in the late going of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Huang's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Sends it to the front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Prince George is on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead to the rest of the third.
It's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Along the half wall with the puck. There's the physical side. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Well, it's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Broken up by Peak. And here's the pass to Wang. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Oh, that was incredible. The timing couldn't be bigger.
Well, no, in the third period, when you're in a close game, it's a bit of a track meet right now, and your goaltender comes up massive with a timely save. I mean, those are the ones you need, James, if you want to win hockey games. Mark that save. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. start with the puck inside the offensive zone. A rocker off the blocker.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him, Bobby Reed trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Well, a challenge was laid down in this EASHL showdown, and as the dust settles, we've got ourselves a winner.
Yeah, you want the bragging rights. You want to come out on top and be able to pat yourself on the back. That ain't the case this time.